the different areas of his capabilities, and quick and easy for people to get directly. He actually took away his home page and he put his work right up in the front there. It's actually the same way that I've designed mine. People want to arrive, they're lazy. People that are going to look at your site, that wants to land you, that wants you to do the work for them, they're lazy. They're not going to go inside. They want to have a look at your site, they're going to go, wow, this guy's good. Ah, he did that. But he doesn't do this. Ah, he does that as well. You know, and this is the way that they look at you. And your portfolio is your work. The great thing about portfolio, with me, I didn't study in a university. I don't turn around and say to people on the front page, here is my graduate degree. I've got a master's in this. Because people don't care. Not when they speak to me. They want to have a look at me and they say, did you do work with Nokia? Did you do work with this one? Did you do that? You know, or can you illustrate, or can you do a mobile, or can you do this? And then if you can do that and you've done that, great, I want you. That's a great thing about our work. You know, our work is very visually presented. You know, it doesn't matter who you are, you can get your work out there. On the front here, what you're having a look at, it's very simple. It's always just a flash slider. It goes through a couple of different areas, branding. This is some flash video work, multimedia. Was a lot more popular in the past, still popular now. It's very similar to stuff on YouTube. Again, social media. Social media is very important. Everyone knows Facebook. Everyone knows all these different areas. Big ways to make money. And video games and development. There's a small area here. It also says hire me if anyone wants to hire me. This is mobile design, some of my recent work. This is pure responsive design. This is responsive design before it even hit the web. Currently going through the process of actually designing a web product for this. First, we designed it for a mobile product. A mobile product, it's very similar to Skype and WhatsApp, and you can talk for free to anyone online. We can have a quick look by going directly into the actual design. There's the dial pad. Very close angle shots. Show how clean the design is. Actual product. These are some web designs, some of my older work, and also very much on a creative side. Again, you can see immediately on our portfolio that you see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 websites. You're showing the content that you've actually got a few jobs that are up there. What you can do when you're doing your first portfolio site is not only put up the jobs that you've done, put up the mock jobs that you want to do. So actually design some websites, put up some ones that are ideas, and these are the ones that I want to reflect on the work that I want to do. This is the type of style that I have. Your style is very important, and this is the areas that I can do. Preferably show different styles. Diversity is very important. Well, one guy is going to like, the other guy is not going to like. So show something that's with product, and the yellow one shows something that's with creative, and shows diversity. What we have inside here, we've got everything from Alicia Rubin, who built most of the buildings in Tel Aviv, which is very conformed. Now this is the site that I did that was for architects. Even though it's clean, it's very simple, it's completely different to my other work that's out there. And this gives people diversity. So when I do go into a meeting and they turn around, and this is very creative. When I do go into a meeting and people turn around, they say, well, you know, it's very creative, but we're not like that, you know, have you got something else? And so of course I do, you know, I've worked in all different areas. The benefit about me as a creative, I'm diverse. It's a very good word to tell people. You turn around and say, I'm very diverse and I'm adjustable. And if not, I'm willing to learn. So this shows a very creative side. This is called Mobi List. This is designed for somebody who can fill a list at home and it gets sent to their mobile while they're out. The whole site I built up with cork on the background, little stickers that go on there. So when you're on the site, you don't feel like you're in the site. It was a very nice creative site to be involved in. This is viral marketing, stuff that I built up for, that was on Facebook. Very popular stuff. It's nice to, again, it's showing different. You've got the website, but on websites you've also got the social media. Social media is very powerful out there at the moment. Everyone wants to be on social media. Again, do some mock-up designs that you can do on Facebook. Even go onto Facebook and design your own small business. You can even do your own portfolio on Facebook as well. So people go to your Facebook at the same time. You can have your own Facebook, you know, and have your own Twitter. So you design your own site, which is on Facebook. It's free. You can put it up there. You can see what you can do. And they think, my God, this guy can do it. I can do it as well. So it shows very large diversity. This is a game that I built for Facebook. Very fun stuff. So that's the game side, but then again, I also did product stuff for games. This is for a furniture company, and they built like a small game to help you build your own lounge, and then the winner that showcases the lounge gets to have that. Logos. Logos was the forefront of our businesses. You know, the whole way that the company looks comes from the logo. The logo is not only the pretty little typeface, it's who the brand is. It reflects who the client is. And if you do the logo right, you can reflect how the company looks and how it feels. The logo is immaculately important. It's very, very important. It's the forefront of all the brand, forefront of the company, and it's who the person is. Again, I've showed recent logos, also diverse. This is some gaming logos. One, which actually was my company, Dotbox, for a small while, and some music companies. And it shows a diverse feel of the type of logos that I can do. Again, you can have a look closely inwards at them. People like to get close. This is gaming. It's a music recording studio. This was one of my companies. Played online. The difficult thing with dealing with clients sometimes is you might land yourself a website to do, or might land yourself a small advertising to do, or you might land yourself something small to do with them, and they've got this brand or logo already. And you're going to learn that's how important the brand is, you know, because once you get this logo, you're going to go, oh my God, how can I do something like that within the advertising? Because the logo is terrible. So a logo is very, very important. Once you even get that job, and the logo is bad, still, you have to maintain, use the colors that's inside the logo, use the same styles that's inside the logo to put it into your design. This is fun gaming I did. I was lucky to be involved with a gaming company. I'm still partially involved. This was fun gaming online. Wii Potato, Xbox Potato. You know, after a while that you built up a portfolio for a while, you get different opportunities that come up. That's a great thing that in the beginning, you end up doing a lot of the hard work, but in the end, a lot of it pays off. There was a lot of gaming stuff. These are some of my illustrations. Illustrations I love to do. Even though that I started off on illustrations in the beginning, before I even started in design, it doesn't mean that you have to be an illustrator to be a designer. The number one designer that I know in the world is the owner of FI Interactive in New York, and the guy can't draw a stick figure. He's brilliant. I mean, he's a designer. He's got the best designs out there, but the guy can't draw. So you have different areas. There's a creative person in almost every single person. You're either good at getting dressed, or you're either good at seeing colors, or you're either good at putting certain things together. You've got to find your way of that in design. And the great thing is you've got these awesome tools at your hand. You've got the computer to help you do it. That's why learning those tools help you completely in your design. It's sort of fun for my illustrations. And these is some of my game work. I love getting into games. I thought it would be 100% my passion, but it's actually not. You know, it was very fun. My daughter loved me making games because she could play them. But my passion definitely now is within responsive design. I think it's important when you look at design as the direction is don't look at it as just a job, you know, because it can be a hell of a lot more than that. I could say I'm probably part of the 2% of this world that actually does a job that I enjoy. Most people, 98% of this world, works to do a job because they have to. You don't have to do that. Especially with design, you have the ability to maybe even do that from home. You can sit at home, you can resource these places online that can help you find work, and you can do it directly from your home. Okay, that's a quick run through of my portfolio. All right, it's more a bit of that area. The other thing which I wanted to speak about is freelance at the moment. how you can do it, and where you go from here. It's not easy going out there looking for a job. In Tel Aviv, it's very, very hard. I've got a friend of mine here, Maor, he's I would call an intermediate designer. Maor worked with me at one of my recent companies last year. He's gone through, he's done himself a very nice job this year, and it's not easy out there, but it takes a while to build up. You know, he's doing well now, but it takes a while to get into the industry and find your way. Now, so working on freelance is something that we always have to fall back on. Always. The best designers out there, I'm an art director. If I'm going in between a job, I'm looking for freelance. And I'll be honest with you, often people approach me while I'm doing a job to do freelance. As long as it's not family, I do it. Because family's for free. But freelance is the backbone of all of this. At the moment online, you have freelancers.com. It's great. Freelancers.com, you create a self-account, you get your portfolio up there, and slowly but surely, you get 1 or 2 jobs up there. And then you've got LimeWire, you've got LinkedIn. LinkedIn is great for freelance work. LinkedIn, you go up, you create your business profile. It's like the Facebook for business people. And I've seen everyone up there. You get involved in the different groups. I'm involved with one of the freelance groups. And I've had job offers or freelance offers from New York, from London, from all over the world. And there's another one, I forget the name of it. I think it's Bidlance or Bid to Freelance, where basically somebody wants a logo done and they bid. So I'll do it for $50, I'll do it for $20. I think there's a website, I'll do it for a $5. But the biggest thing is to get your name out there and to do the small things that you can. And always be proactive. The more people see that you're out there, you'll be surprised. From that person, you get a job from somebody else. From that person, you get a job from somebody else. And in the beginning, do the small jobs. Do all the small jobs. Everyone wants banners, everyone wants gifts, everyone wants something small, but they want it for nothing. Do those ones for nothing. And then you've got the secondary area as well. You've got places like iStock. iStock.com, you can create your own account, and you can create your own design. You can place them online, and people can buy them. Not one person, but 20 people can buy them. So all these areas, you've got to resource that out. You know, we have the benefit at our hands of having a computer to sit there and to work for us instead of us just working for it. So, yeah, that's about it, guys. Do you have any questions? Anything you want to know about design? Anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Anyway, first of all, we welcome you in the class.
Thank you.
We're happy that you are here tonight to talk to us, to widen our ideas on graphic design. We don't know anything. I think from the lectures we've gotten from you tonight and from what we've already learned from the AA, it could be of a help to any of us here tomorrow. Like you said, I want to first of all ask, you said, if I got you right, did you say free line or free launch?
Freelance. Freelance.
Launch?
Launch. Freelance.
Launch, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in case, my question is, if you are not good in designing, so how do you go about to be creative?
How do you go about to be creative?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, even if you are creative,
Yeah.
and even if you're a natural born creative, and somebody comes up to you and you're new, and you have to design a brand new site, it's hard. It's not easy. And the thing is that what helps you to begin is your knowledge of how to do these things first. You've got to learn web designs, structures, how they work, how does the website work, how does the UI work, how does the UX work, and that's how you design. I can be honest with you that the way I started designing sites was I had no idea. I got given a project which was for some building company in South Africa, and he wanted the simple sites, and for me, I knew nothing. I actually went to go look at other sites, the way that they were built, and I took the ideas from their headers, the ones I liked, I pulled them onto mine, you know, and I started using their style to create it. I looked at other sites and I thought, okay, he's building, you know what, I'll search building sites. and I had a look at building sites the way that they were, and I copied a little, and and I did it like that. You know, there was a saying that I heard once, and it said that a good artist copies, a great artist steals. You know? It's just a saying because that's the way that these heavy ideas are out there. If you see these big ideas that are on a billboard, a lot of times that idea came from somebody else, you know? And I'll be honest with you, the only reason that I'm an art director today, I'm not an art director because I'm very good at my stuff. I'm an art director because I've done a lot of stuff. I've been through a lot of different areas. I've done web design, but not only this, I've done like various areas of web design. So I have experience. Now, in the beginning, even being not a creative, which I do believe actually everyone is creative in some way, you will find the structure and the building of the site kind of for everyone. I've met so many different type of people that are just out of design school that have no idea about design, but they studied design and they understand how it's built. And it took them a while, but that's the direction that they got. And there's definitely money to be made in it. And it doesn't mean that you have to be an illustrator. As I said, the best guy I know, he doesn't draw. He doesn't know how to draw. So it's learning it and it's doing it. There's a lot of other things that you can do as well. You have online tutorials, which are very powerful in learning new things that are on the website. I mean, new things that are about to design. So yeah, the best thing is to do it.
Thanks.
Okay. Any other questions, guys? Mao, do you want to talk about not much? Yeah, so that's it, guys.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
First,
Go you first.
my question is just that I see almost we have this the common thing because you also have an opportunity to learn at the university like us. So we also have this. And so what is the most difficult part that you pass through by all this stuff, by learning this by yourself?
What is the most difficult part?
Yeah, pass through. Just like this is of course we have opportunity to be
It doesn't get easy for a long time. Because I cross so many areas, and there's a lot of areas inside design, there really, really are, that I always felt challenged, but I like that. You know, there's one thing about doing a design that you feel like, oh, what the hell is it I'm doing here? You know, you tried it, and when you finally get it out, you're like, oh my God, I did that, you know? It's constantly challenging, constantly. And even now, even more so, because there's always new types of designs coming out. Like for mobile design, I had to learn how to do it. You know, I've been around for 10 years, and then now mobile comes out. Everyone wants it, you know, so you got to learn how to do it. And it took a lot of learning areas. Even for me, the first time I got a mobile project to do, I looked at it and I thought, okay, let me look how other people do it, you know, and I'll copy. But looking how other people